Deconstructing game mechanics. So, what are game mechanics? A game's mechanics are the rules and procedures that guide the player and the game's response to the player's move or actions. Through the mechanics you create, you define how the game is going to work for the people who play, which could lead to emotions being sparked within the player that is playing. But, how do game mechanics affect our emotions, the way we think? Can it? Let's take game mechanics from a humanistic perspective. The values of humanistic approach. Humanistic psychology begins with the existential assumption that people have free will. Game mechanics are thoughtfully designed to craft an experience for the player. How players express their free will is through the game mechanics provided to them. Let's take a game which has a jump. The player now has the free will of when the character can jump, thus providing free will to the character. Followed with, people are motivated to self-actualize. This concerns psychological growth, fulfillment, satisfaction in life. How does this then relate to game mechanics? To bring back the point of, can game mechanics affect our emotions? Game mechanics again are there to relay an experience, catered to individuals to evoke emotions, a psychological need. Progression of a game mechanic would allow players to feel growth within themselves, knowing that they started with basic mechanic, which then progressed into a more advanced mechanic, which then would lead them to feel fulfilled about their achievement, of increasing their mastery over said game mechanic. Now, the question begs, are they satisfied with where their mastery of the game mechanic is, or can they progress further? In my opinion, if it already suits their needs, they do understand that it is enough for where they are at, for now at least. Game mechanics evoke emotions of a player. May it be small but fleeting, or have an impact which they will never forget for the rest of their lives. Game mechanics are so important in the game, and as well too, people who are experiencing those game mechanics.